أفلا يتدبرون القرآن أم على قلوب أقفالها.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This quick benefit regarding high aspirations. This is one, I was just going through some of my notes, and this was a paper that was given to me by Sheikh Muhammad Abdul Karim Nishaqi. And this is the cover page that he gave us. And there are some aqwal of some of the ulama in regards to this. So he starts off with the saying of Ibn Jawzi, rahimahullah, in his book, Sayd al-Khawatir, Captured Thoughts. He says, ينبغي لمن له أنفة أن يأنف من التقصير الممكن دفعه عن النفس. It is befitting for anybody who has some self-respect from not falling into deficiencies, and he is able to remove this from himself. Meaning, anybody who has self-respect and is able to reach, perfection, completeness, and not be deficient, then he should do that if he has that self-respect. And then he gives a number of examples for this. فلو كانت النبوة مثلا تأتي بكسب لم يجز له أن يقنع بالولاية أو تصور أن يكون مثلا خليفة لم يحسن به أن يقتنع بإمارة ولو صح له أن يكون ملكا لم يرضى أن يكون بشرا. He says if it was possible for him to become a prophet by working hard, then it is not permissible for him to be content with a position of authority. And if he was able to become a Khalifa, then it is not good for him to be content with just having a job in Imara, just like less than a Khalifa, working for the Khalifa. And if it was, if the law sahha, if it was, able, if it was possible for him to become a angel, then he should not be content with being a bashar, from mankind. Wal maqsood, he said the point, the objective that he's trying to make, okay? Because these are just examples. أن ينتهي بالنفس إلى كمالها الممكن لها في العلم والعمل. He says the objective, the point that he's trying to make is that a person, he finishes and he reaches إلى كمالها, to his perfection, the perfection of the soul. الممكن لها, which is possible for him في العلم والعمل, in knowledge and in action. SubhanAllah, that's how we should be. We should try to always reach our perfection, our completeness, the highest standard that we can get to. And that's what ihsan is. And then we have also the statement here, Al-mar'u haythu wada'a nafsah. A person, he is where he has placed himself. Meaning how hard he works, that's the stage that he will reach. And then there's a nice line of poetry, a very, very important line of poetry by Al-Mutanabbi. Let me add the harakat for you guys, anybody that wants to memorize it. He says, وَلَمْ أَرَ فِي عُيُوبِ النَّاسِ عَيْبًا كَنَقْصِ الْقَادِرِينَ عَلَى التَّمَامِ. Okay. وَلَمْ أَرَ فِي عُيُوبِ النَّاسِ عَيْبًا كَنَقْصِ الْقَادِرِينَ عَلَى التَّمَامِ. وَلَمْ أَرَ فِي عُيُوبِ النَّاسِ عَيْبًا كَنَقْصِ الْقَادِرِينَ عَلَى التَّمَامِ. I have not seen in the deficiencies of the people a deficiency like the deficiency of being able to reach perfection. I.e., there's no other deficiency that is worse than a person not reaching his full potential. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allow us to have these high aspirations and reach our full potentials. Wa sallallahu ala nabiyyina Muhammad. Also, I forgot to mention that one thing that Sheikh Muhammad, when he gave us this paper and he went through this with us, he said what you should do is try to maybe print these out, write these out, and add this onto, like stick it on your wall, stick it where you work. So it's like a motivation every time you read this, that this is a deficiency, and then you always, you work harder and you don't fall into that deficiency, rather you reach the highest status that you can.